Hi, this is Bob for the Sound Pro Live Network, and this morning we're traveling up through these beautiful fall colors in upstate New York on our way up to Rochester to a venue that was built in 1905 to check out the setup for the Twins of Evil tour. Here we are at the venue for this evening's performance of Rob Zombie and Marilyn Manson, the Twins of Evil tour. This is quite a place, quite a venue. This is a 1905 armory built originally for the National Guard. Seems they've run into a few glitches. It's now 20 minutes after 11 o'clock, and by now they would already be in the process of hanging the PA system, getting the lighting ready. But when they got here this morning, they found out this stage wasn't quite strong enough for what they needed. So, with the help of a lumber yard, there happens to be one right next door, we've got a bunch of guys up there laying some plywood on top of the decking to strengthen up this stage.
I'm having that debate of E15s and Spectrix unders, or if I should do 10 E15s.
But then try to probably hang it low and then get us as close as possible to it.
We're hanging low no matter what, and that's what I'm waiting on to find out is how high they're going to hang.
That front of the house is not nowhere near what I would do, so it'd be all the way maybe mid.
Yeah.
So when are you going to know what the story is?
Well, if they continue to load in, we're just going to keep going. As soon as the audio truck gets in the dock, they start dumping it, we start working. Whether it's a go or not, we could have it all set up and they say, no, that's off. Then we'll pack it up and they'll load it back up.
Who would make that decision? It would be based on safety issues,
production manager, tour manager, booking agents, band managers.
Hey, are they close to getting to our truck?
So what's going to happen once you finally get the go-ahead?
So we basically set up some up and down points for the PA already on the floor, so I know where they are. We'll have to see what kind of trim height I'm going to get, and then I'll modify the potential hang, how many speakers it'll be, and what angles they'll be. And then after we get past exactly how that goes, Tarek, our stage A2, will fly the stage left side, and I'll fly the stage right side with some help from plenty of locals and stuff. And then we kind of go back into our usual. He'll take care of the stage, and I'll take care of the front of house. I'll tune the room. He'll set all the mics and stuff, and help the monitor engineers get their wedges dialed.
What's the biggest challenge in mixing for Zombie?
Well, it's a sonic assault. He wants sensory overload. That's Rob's whole vision of the show. Video, pyro, lighting, everything's got to be over the top. So the approach I take with the mix is there's a lot of craziness in his music, and I want everything to be heard, but I want it to be heard clearly and concisely and translated in the way that he wants it translated into the style that he wants it. And that's basically, I'm his ears out there. I understand his vision, and I create that audio-wise for him and his show.
How do you go about setting up the system to deal with two different acts?
With, I guess, the Zombie Manson setup, Zombie is a little more straight ahead. Zombie's got plenty of tracks, he's got a lot of really unique video and stuff, but in terms of the mix, Joel's doing a very good, more straight ahead metal rock mix with a lot of ear candy and stuff going on in it. Manson's show is very, very track dependent, and there's a lot of really small little parts that are all over the place. And so George's system tuning preference is more toward having the high end poke through certain spots, so he can have this weird delay pop through over here, and then another weird delay over here, and that kind of stuff. And the Zombie set, first of all, it's Rob Zombie, so the show is supposed to be this big assault on the senses. And so they're trying to have a really big, rich, full mix with every detail being heard.
Speaking with Andrew a little bit earlier about the acoustics in this place, and as you can see, it's all brick and wood and steel, with the exception of this brown material along the back wall, which appears to be some kind of cheap carpeting. Now, the original plan called for Rob Zombie to be out here at around 2:30 for his sound check. I don't really see that happening. That's about an hour and 15 minutes from now. These guys have got a lot of work to get done in a very short period of time.